What's going on, everybody? It's Shinobi. In this video, we're going to be talking about an exploit known as farming. You're going to want to go to Patrol Cosmodrome located on Earth. Everyone should have this. Basically, it's the first planet you have access to in Destiny. So even if you're only rank 5, let's say, you should already have this planet there. And it should be fairly easy. You know, I'll show you guys what to do. Hopefully you guys have the hover bike unlocked already. I believe you get that from the from Moon. I'm not 100% sure, but if you already played a decent amount of the storyline missions, you should already have the hover bike unlocked. You're gonna need that because it's quite a trek to get to the actual location. So once you're here, jump on your bike and make sure you're keeping a note of the place where I'm going, because it can get quite confusing. And if you haven't done this before, or you've never done it on your own, you might want to watch this video carefully and make sure you know where you're going. Because the first time someone showed me this exploit, it was all good, we got there, no problems. But the second time, when I did it on my own, solo, I got lost, and I had to watch the video that I recorded the day before. So just keep an eye. You guys probably already know where we're going, because if you've played the first mission of this game, it's practically the same place. So just up here, and what I'm going to be showing you guys is an exploit in this game. It's called farming. People call it farming. I personally like to call it fishing, because you never know what you're gonna get. And if you've been playing Destiny for a decent amount of time, you know, for the past week or whatever, like I have, you would know that Destiny is a grind fest. That's the name of the game. The more time you put into playing this game, the better equipment you'll have, and the higher rank you'll be. So, you know, there's a lot of people that complain about this game because people say it's repetitive and stuff like that, but that's kind of what this game is. This game is a game where you excel depending on how many hours you put into it. You know, many games like Call of Duty, you can put in only so many hours before you've maxed out prestige, but in this game, that's not the case, because once you finally reach the highest level, which I think is like level 29 or 30 or something like that, I don't even know. I'm only level 25 right now as we speak. So and even once you've reached the maximum level, you still have like 2 other classes that you need to do. You know, there's the hunter, the titan, and the warlock, and right now I'm trying to finish doing the hunter class. So you know, I still have a long way to go, and I've already put in a lot of time into this game. So these enemies right here, you don't have to heal them. You could just run past them if you wanted to. Right now I'm switching weapon because that hand cannon, yeah, it's alright. I mean, it is an exotic weapon, that's a good thing, but you know, you only have like 8 bullets in the chamber. So I switched to this weapon right here. I'll take them out. This is what I'm about to show you guys. It's an exploit known as farming. I call it fishing, as I've already said. And basically what it is, Bungie has made it so that in certain missions in this game, enemies continuously respawn. This area where I'm at right now, this is not one of them, because once I kill all these enemies, that's it. They don't come back until I maybe if I leave the area and come back, they might respawn. But while I'm here, they're not respawning. That's it. That's the end of it. As you can see on the top left, the radar, you can see where the enemies are with the red. And we're pretty much almost there. The area where I'm going to show you, they keep respawning, which means you can keep killing them. And with Destiny, you're able to continuously kill enemies, and you know, when you do that, sometimes they will drop things like engrams, and engrams are what you use for the really good stuff, your unlocks. You go to the tower, you decode those engrams, and depending on how lucky you are, you might get a legendary weapon, you might get a rare weapon, you might get an uncommon weapon, kind of luck of the draw. So
Okay, you're the boss.
right now, this right here, this is a kind of like a side mission. They call it an event. When you're patrolling a planet, occasionally you'll get these things. They're kind of like random occurrences where you have a chance to do like a side mission and get some extra Vanguard marks and sometimes even some nice inventory items. I do them just for the Vanguard marks. You don't have to do them. They don't apply to the actual farming method itself. But you know, if you need the extra Vanguard marks, and everyone needs Vanguard marks, you might as well do it. So I just skip past it, and you know, it's not actually a part of the exploit. So but if you're gonna do the farming exploit on this location, you might occasionally have to do, or you might occasionally get hit with one of these events, which you can do because they are optional, as I've already said. Okay, so the farming method itself, when done on this particular map, you want to have it so that you're in this general area right here. You can use these rocks or these stones that are next to me as a reference point, but you want to be in this general area. And the aim of the game is to aim towards the cave, as you can see from what I'm doing in the video. You want to aim at the cave, and as long as you do not get too close to the cave, the guy, as you can see, the guy on the left, he's a little bit too close. And in my opinion, you'd like to be further back than that. You want to be around about where the stone to my left is. You want to be around there. And in this particular video, you can see that the monsters or the enemies, they keep respawning in the cave, which means you can keep killing them because you know where they're gonna spawn. It's essentially a spawn trap. This is what you're doing, you're spawn trapping the enemies. But what you want to do is you want to be so far back that they actually do respawn. The closer you are, from my experience, the slower they respawn, all the way up to a point where when you're too close they just stop respawning altogether. So preferably, if you're in a fire team of 3, you want to be where I am, because this is like the best balance between how fast they respawn and, you know, still being able to kill them. The guys in front of me, from my experience with playing whoever these guys are, they're just some randoms. The enemies were respawning slower than usual, and I think it's because they were too close. So when you do it, you want to be where I am. Basically, this exploit, all it is aiming into the cave, killing the enemies, and not letting them escape the cave. Because once they escape the cave, you need to kill them before they respawn in the cave again. That's just how it is. So you cannot let them escape the cave. And as you can see from this clip right here, I just showed you guys an example of how many engrams you can get. Obviously, the legendary engrams, which are the purple ones, are the rarest to get, and you better be jumping for joy if you actually get one. I think I got maybe 3 so far from doing this method over 2 days. And right here, it's just a little speeded up clip showing you guys all the unlocks and new weapons I got. You know, the green ones, especially if you're over level 20, you want to get rid of them straight away when you're doing the farming method so that it doesn't clog up your inventory, because they're practically useless after level 20. You want to keep the blue ones, and you definitely want to keep the purple ones. The purple ones are the best, because those are the legendary ones. It doesn't mean you'll definitely get a legendary weapon if you get one of those, but it means you have a very high chance of getting a legendary. So right here, as you can see, I'm just decoding all of my blue engrams. I got a mode of light from one of them. And, you know, after level 20, it's all about the light. You want to keep the armor with the most light so that you continue to rank up. So, this is it, guys. This is the farming method for the Earth Patrol Cosmodrome. make sure you guys like the video if you like the video, dislike the video if you hate it. And I know that's a line I took from one of my favorite YouTubers right now, Linus. Oh, by the way, guys, let me know if you enjoy these Destiny videos. Let me know in a comment. I changed my mic recently. I went from the Blue Yeti to the Rode NT USB. So let me know if you guys think this mic quality is better than my previous videos. If you guys want to play with me, I am on the PSN. My PSN is Pinoy Shinobi. Hit me up with a message, and I'll see you guys later.